Hey, so today I'm gonna do my warm-up sketch, kind of show you my setup and do a quick sketch with Vine charcoal. Um, so just to show you, excuse me, the setup I have, I've got 2 cans of different sizes, 2 medicines, a medication and ibuprofen, this really cool mason jar with some special notes in it and little charms on the end, a salt and pepper shaker, an aluminum cup, 2 CDs, and 4 coins. So this is kind of what it looks like. My board is back here just to make the background more neutral, and this is the perspective I'm drawing at, sitting at my kitchen table, so I can already kind of see the ellipses, angles, and what I am shooting for drawing. So just for my setup, I have my small sketchbook right here. I've got my graphite pencils and all my other art supplies, but I decided I'm going to start with with just a Vine charcoal and do a quick sketch of it. So I have my sketchbook landscaped, and I'm going to start with an imaginary horizon line. Actually, I'm going to draw it. Just so that I kind of can tell how the cylinders are going to go. So, the first thing I see is this Perrier can, and kind of right next to it, it's going to be a little bit shorter but wider of a can is this Pepsi can. So I'm actually going to start with the Pepsi can and kind of draw its curvature down here. And like talked about, I'm going to make the bottom about the same curve as the ellipses on top. And then this Perrier can doesn't have quite a curve to it, so I'm going to come down because it does fall below or behind the Pepsi can. And come down, and it is taller, but it is a little bit further back. Oh, there we go. I think that looks about right. Bigger right here, a little bit flatter right here. This can is obviously wider than this can. And then next to it, kind of in between these, I'm going to draw the cap of the ibuprofen. This comes down to form the lid with the same curve. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, here we go. And then, of course, this juts out. It's a big bottle. This Vine charcoal I am not used to. It comes out so dark, which I suppose is fine if I'm just doing this warm-up sort of sketch. I'm pressing very, very light, but oh, whoops, there's actually a medication bottle that kind of cuts into it, so I don't know if I can erase that. I'll just put it right here. Now there's like a little ledge below it, and gosh, this one has lots of ledges. Kind of all like that. That didn't turn out very pretty, but I can always go back and erase it. And this is just my warm-up, which is good. And then it comes down. It's much skinnier than the ibuprofen bottle. And then, of course, the same curve at the bottom. So I am going to grab an eraser, my Mars plastic eraser, kind of get rid of some of this. Now it's just kind of shaded and blendy, but looks a little bit better. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is this big mason jar, which again is so close to this horizon line that it's actually going to have the most shallow ellipses, but it is very wide. Something like that. And then of course this goes flat down to make the mason jar lid, and a tiny ledge comes down, and now this has a wide curvature and goes kind of behind the ibuprofen bottle and all the way down. This is not straight, I apologize. That's kind of what we're looking at though. And then of course I can fill all this stuff in later with all the details. I'm wondering, now that I'm looking at it, why this one is so shallow and this one is also on that horizon line, but it's much deeper. From my perspective, what I'm staring at, I'll show you. This does look much more deep compared to this. So I think I drew it correct, but I'm kind of wondering what's going on with that. And then I'm almost done. I'm almost running out of room too. But the salt shaker is more like a bump at the top. So it's shaped a little bit different. I'm going to come down and draw a handle. This comes straight down here, and then of course the same sort of curve at the bottom. And finally the cup at the end I may have to cut off, but I have a big opening right there, a little lip that goes around, and then of course this comes down at an angle, maybe not that extreme. Oh my goodness, I am totally ruining this. It's that Vine charcoal I really struggle with, and if I shade it I could see there's some light right here. So I can definitely see why drawing it on the big sketch pad will take up a lot of the space, because I haven't even drawn the CDs and coins. I'll draw them, but they're going to fall off the page in just a second here. So for the flat CDs, just going to draw one CD. This CD's kind of sitting on top of it. And then the coins. Got a quarter, a dime, and a penny. I think that looks about right. So that's what I've come up with so far. I'm going to work on this a couple more times before I work on it with graphite pencil. Oh, I probably should erase this though. There we go. All right, that's what I have. So hopefully I'm doing this correct. Thank you for watching. Bye.